You just wasted time. Time to go back.
Careful.
Well, at least the suicide door is made of ice cream.
Hell yeah, dude. Maybe there's free ice cream. You think the cows would be behind that one, but you know. No, they're behind hands for milking.
Yeah, well, because you need the hands to go wild on the little udder things.
After killing.
Well, yeah, maybe they could have put nipples in the background, you know?
Killed himself. Right?
That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that really the right answer?
The mystery labyrinth's roots represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off himself. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
Uh-huh.
What's going on here?
Dude, mine time.
The children
You guys
yearn for
would
the
play
mines.
Minecraft?
Oh, yeah, dude.
You just need to
Where's Jack Black?
Come on, Master!
She did not miss leg day.
Come on, concentrate!
I can't when you're screeching in my ear. Who's the last person
It was
to
the last
die
person to die.
during this incident? That would have been
The culprit.
the culprit, yeah.
If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Right! Because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work! Come on, let's try again!
Who set fire to the dead culprit? It would be the culprit.
The culprit. That must be it. He must have set on
The person
fire.
who started the fires must be the culprit.
All five burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves. Come on, let's try again!
Who was the last person to be burned to death? That would have been
Yeah.
Zilch.
Must be it.
I couldn't think of their name. I'm glad.
Or then set
Just
themselves
like-
on fire. His zilch.
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet. If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses.
Uh-huh.
Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide, huh?
What a jerk.
Oh, mystery solved.
The door!
I hope we don't see Hitler in there, because he's definitely gone.
Yeah, no, we beat him last time. He ain't coming back.
He's not coming back at this.
It worked?
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's the goal.
The end of it?
Yeah.
I guess that's
Totally.
everything. Seems easier than I thought. What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
It does? You think so?
Let me just cut off your head again to make sure.
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
My cocoa head sentences are tingling.
This door could
He has good intuition.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
You've already affected my judgment.
Mm.
I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that?
I don't know, like a bomb or something.
What do you guys think?
Obviously, I like blowing stuff up.
So it was fake! It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail!
Oh no, he's back. What?
You should have just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't let your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
Okay, swank round 3.
That's not very swanky panky.
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
Mystery phantoms sometimes throw out noise. These will obstruct your vision and get in the way, so use Master Solution Blade to cut them down. The more noise destroyed, the bigger the bonus you'll get later, so when it pops out in front of you, be aggressive and attack. The bonus for destroying noise is based on the max amount you destroyed in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you can get. Okay.
The culprit must be Zilch. The reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims, then set
Bellamy's corpse, burnt to a crisp, knife stuck in Zilch's chest. Probably Zilch.
himself on fire and died from immolation.
Oh.
This is the truth! No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you.
Interior lock, coffee in the dining car.
Knife stuck in the body.
Pray lock?
Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
Oh, coffee maybe on that.
Stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
Okay. Knock himself out? Yeah, it's the coffee.
That's true.
Had to go through all that just to pass out? Yeah, definitely coffee.
The knife stuck in the body.
Of course I know why. He was to knock himself out.
If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
Oh, he's gone for good now.
Totally.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different. To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they have no reason to do that. If they wanted
Yeah,
to set you
totally.
up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death.
I thought the last body also
So
got
that's
stabbed.
what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have.
Mikey,
investigated
if you're saying
what
something,
happened to
I can't
discover
hear
the
you.
body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, how's it going?
What are you
I'm
saying?
talking shit on you.
yeah,
I
bet.
mean,
I
as
bet.
soon as you said, what about the last guy got stabbed to death? And I was like, no, Russell, we're not talking about that. It's like, we're going to ignore that he has a hole in his chest, all right? Just ignore that.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now. But I do
Nope,
know
grab a shovel. We're going through the floor.
Cool. The truth is always behind a mystery. You wish you had investigated more, right? So you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much as possible.
Oh, boy.
But I just...
What hole are you pulling this out of?
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
Just gonna punch him in the dick.
This is all for you, Master! Ready, Master?
Wait!
All right.
Is that a Monopoly piece?
Hell yeah.
She knocked the info right out of his head.
Ow!
She got question booby.
Yeah. Questionable.
What's going on?
Kind of like that tattoo. It's kind of cute.
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the mystery labyrinth.
Oh, okay.
This is my
That's simple.
super cute special weapon.
Oh, that's
If
cute.
you investigate more, you might make some new discoveries.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
You don't have any time to waste, Master.
Boy, he must suck in investigating if they have to do this all the time.
So don't assume it'll stick around for long. You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Yeah, gotta be in pain the entire time. Yes, it's the recreation. I know. Let me sniff the body.
This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be?
Okay. Bloodless blanket.
Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
Kind of like in Danganronpa when they're like A and then they add a bullet to your arsenal. This is kind of the same thing.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
Okay.
Oh, the drain bramblage.
The pillow.
Cushion.
Huh? This cushion, was it always there?
Yes, because I looked at it weird before.
Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this?
I don't know, man.
Smack him.
There's
What
nothing
could have
sharper
done
than
that?
there's nothing sharper than a boiled egg on that whole train, man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all the information we needed, apparently,
Yeah.
was pillow and staff, and no blood.
Man, well, good thing I investigated that knife and this mysterious hole in this pillow that I have no idea what created this hole.
He's a little stupid
It's
sometimes.
fading.
Well, to be fair, she did knock the ever-living sense out of him.
I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your
I
deductions.
don't like that he wears pants, then shorts over his pants.
Yeah, it's weird. It's real weird.
I don't like that look.
Especially since he looks like a little boy, too. It kind of makes it
Yeah, it
even
just-
weirder.
It just looks like he's wearing boxers over his pants.
He dressed backwards
Dude,
today.
it's all the rage in this time.
Yeah.
Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal. So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working
Okay.
together?
Lay it all out, Master!
How?
My penis?
Oh, it's barrel time.
Yeah.
Get in the barrel,
Yeah.
woman.
Oh boy.
Dude, is it the obligatory beach scene?
Basically, yeah.
Don't
Hi.
look at me like that.
Okay, I forget how to do this, too.
We are gonna expose the truth!
Grab soul key through soul blade. One of my secret techniques to uncover the hidden truth. The truth is hiding somewhere in the letters on the side of the barrel containing yours truly. Read the question, then knock out the letters in the right order. Make a mistake, and the time limit will be reduced. So you knock out the letters on the right order, it will be imbued with the power of the truth and unleash a special move that'll open up a path. By the way, if you feed me the solution keys floating around the barrel, I'll give you whatever hint comes to mind. Grab the key and bring it to my mouth. I'm not feeding you anything, ho. But there's some solution keys you can't get hints from. If I eat one of those, the time limit will be reduced. Great. So, a throw is all I really need.
So it's just
Spell. Detective Zild's
it's
actions
just, it's just
actually...
hangman game.
Yeah,
It's just a hangman's game.
basically.
Like, obviously it's blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boop, boop,
Boop, boop, boop, boop, boop, boop. That's a good tutorial, though. Red herring.
Oh. Bye. Alright.
Hi. Jesus. Death laser of love. Huh.
Treasure.
I like myself a good chest.
Dude, a red chest for a red herring.
When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest. But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead
Wait, what?
us.
Yeah,
He
what?
stabbed the cushion to make it look like he's been stabbed when obviously the knife's through his body and he was stabbed? He was just stabbed after he was dead? What?
Gesundheit.
Yeah,
Can we make it make sense?
we will.
No, Mikey, this is Kingdom Hearts. Nothing will ever make sense.
I need to like. I guess it's better if they actually showed me instead of just telling me. 'Cause I'm not wrapping my brain around that at all.
Yeah, they'll explain it. I'm sure they will. And if they don't explain it detailed enough, I'll explain it.
It's a new solution key.
Because they have to add another element to it, basically.
Oh, okay.
Was a red herring? That means he wasn't really dead.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That
Until
knife
he
was just a trick into
burned.
thinking he was dead
Yeah,
when I looked through the window. But the
Well,
peacekeepers
Russell,
report saying they
congratulations.
burned to death
We are both right.
created a contradiction.
Yeah, sometimes both of the paths are wrong, and that's what they're teaching you here. So don't think about it too hard.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
Do not trust the mystery labyrinth.
Yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back.
What are you doing, little man?
So, what I'm getting out of this is the labyrinth lied
Yeah.
when she said it wasn't gonna lie.
Well,
Got it.
it it didn't technically lie. You just didn't have enough information to give it, and this was its way of giving you more information to figure out the truth, if that makes sense.
Maybe this labyrinth should know more than we know.
I think this labyrinth is a little biased.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
No, we don't get to ride the mine cart again.
Yeah, what
Boo.
the heck? We had to go all the way back.
Why is she
Well, at least we
floating
can stare at her
me.
ass the whole time.
Say. Just directly right there.
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Then why do you make me walk everywhere?
Some guy you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way.
That tracks.
Same.
Dude, I feel you.
I know. I have a convenient transportation method thanks to my awesomeness. It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now is the perfect time to use it.
What?
Evict, zoom.
Zoom, evict. What? I guess zoom.
I would assume Zoom, but what? Russell, you want to evict?
Yeah, dude.
Or do you want to Zoom?
Super easy.
Dude, I want to evict zoom.
Sure.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have MP or something?
Your lifespan.
Oh.
I'd rather walk.
My lifespan? Again?
She's just trying to kill Yuma.
How did the culprit pull it off, Junction? And have taken the.
I mean, she is a death
turn
god.
again.
Yeah.
Valid point.
Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
Solution keys can be used to break through mysteries in the way. Select a solution key that answers the question in front of you, get it right, and the mystery will disappear. Is Papa okay? What's the noise?
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself.
Is your microphone exploding? Yeah, I think his microphone's.
It sounded like Pup was freaking out. That's why I was like, what the hell?
No, my mic's doing that thing again. It just keeps messing up.
Oh, great.
It just does that.
Fair enough.
It chooses days when it wants to do that. And today's that day.
Great for me.
A bridge!
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
Well,
No.
maybe later.
Maybe later. You're a good girl.
We opened the play dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so,
But
he
then
is
burned to death?
absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the mystery labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different.
At least they're passing the cows. That's always
Yeah.
good.
What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? Why's that?
Let's save the fun for later.
I forgot
I was
about
like
that.
thinking that too. I didn't really
Yeah.
understand. Like, I was like, well, can't they just say no? You did it. Fuck you.
She has a workaround for that.
I'm sure she does.
Oh,
Well-
the ground! It's falling apart!
Dude, take me to the cows.
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
Yeah, like you guys were saying, that doesn't quite make sense.
Ah!
Bring me back to the mines. Oh no, it's Hoppy.
Better concentrate!
Hoppy time. Don't choke me to death, please. Or thank you.
Yes, finally, my spina bifida. You've cured my back pains.
Was what Yuma saw through the window actually Zilch? Yes or no?
Yes?
Oop.
Ah. Neat.
I twitched no because you guys weren't responding quick enough. Mikey, you're deaf again. Okay, yes, that was actually Zilch.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch.
Yeah.
Was the burnt corpse in car 1 actually Zilch?
Did we just say that?
Yes?
Yes.
They're talking
Yes,
about the
no?
corpse.
Oh, the corpse.
Yeah, the was the corpse actually Zilch?
Oh, see, that's why I got confused. I know you didn't hear me, probably because Mike's messed up before.
Yeah,
But the first
I
one,
could see
the
your
first
mouth
one, I
moving.
said no, that wasn't then.
Okay, so the burnt corpse in car 1 actually Zilch? No, it is not Zilch.
No.
The corpse is indeed not Zilch.
I don't like
I
time.
investigated was real. It just wasn't Zilch.
Yeah, because when you said like is the when the first question was like zilch or whatever, you guys probably didn't hear me, but I was like, oh no, that couldn't have been because obviously they were dead.
The first...
But then I didn't read the question right.
Yeah, it was, did you actually see Zilch laying there? And yes, we did actually see Zilch.
Oh, okay.
In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
E. Zilch swapped places with a corpse in the infirmary. After Yuma entered or before Yuma?
After.
Maybe after?
Oop. I don't know what he stepped on. You guys think after?
Maybe. I'm trying to think now.
Yeah,
Well-
well, it had to have been after because before he saw him in there.
It was on
Oh, yeah.
fire. He saw him. It was on fire,
Yeah.
so it would have been before he entered. Because if he entered, how would he swap?
The corpse was switched right
Does that make
before I broke
sense?
the infirmary window to open the lock.
Nothing makes sense to me anymore, man.
The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window.
Yeah, and he swapped during that moment after setting the bed ablaze.
He was just like, it just happened to be of smoke, and he's like, oh shit, gotta switch this out real quick. Like, alright.
That smoke is covered to switch himself with a dead body.
Next, dead bodies are super light and easy.
Yeah. Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, especially bodies his own size.
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smokescreen to swap out the corpse.
Yes.
Right.
Well, you just have a dead body on standby?
Yeah, dude.
Well, if he
Yeah,
had
this
it
is my burnt
pre-planned.
corpse. I brought it from home.
Yeah. Well, at least we're going through a TV now.
Yeah.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
In
Well,
his butt, he pooped it out.
Either under the bed or in that little cabinet thing there.
Suspicious.
Okay, we just need to pick the spot. Yeah.
Right?
So you think he was in the bed?
Right?
Well, I was saying more like under the bed, or I don't know what that thing is beside this. I don't know what that
I think
department thing is there.
I think that's like one of those things they sit like people on if they're impaired.
Okay. I thought that was a cabinet thing. I
Uh,
think someone on the bed he had to have.
well,
If
let's
he had to get
poke
to
the
it
bed.
quickly.
Here. That's it! The burnt corpse was hidden right there.
Don't lick me.
Hey!
I just got abducted.
Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
Everything you're doing is bad for your heart.
Not done yet! Hurry! Let's speed it up!
Especially that one.
You might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
Why is he pouting?
I can't believe it!
Really tough for me.
Under the blanket?
I'm snuggling.
So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
What?
I didn't hear that.
Same.